Yura, are you ready? So Yura is the definition of a street musician. I'll let him do his thing, but just for some context, Yura is the only other crazy person in the ocean with me, like at 7:30 in the morning, every morning. Uh, uh, and we go in separate, so when he's out there, I'll howl, and he howls back. That's how I know he's okay. And when I'm out there, he howls. You ready, bro?
All right, how you feeling today, guys? I'm gonna do some cover songs, maybe very popular. Maybe you wanna sing with me, it will be great. If not, it's great anyway. All right. Been down and I'm wondering why there's little black clouds coming around to me. As with me, it wastes time and the rise are behind me. Walk me outside by the rainbow smile, but they free. Yes, they free. So maybe tomorrow I'll find my way home. So maybe tomorrow I'll find my way. Walk around, it's a beautiful life. Been upside down, been inside out, but we breathe. Yes, we breathe. I wanna breathe in an open mind. Swim in the ocean, take my time just for me. Yes, for me. So maybe tomorrow I'll find my way home. So maybe tomorrow I'll find my way. I'll find my way. Mama, take the patch away from me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. It feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Yeah. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. It feels like knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama, put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot my brothers anymore. Big black long cloud coming down. It feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. It feels like knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. 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 Feels like knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
That was beautiful, man. Maybe you'll do one more. But you inspired me with this song. Can I share something? We worked on this together. Hopefully my phone holds up. And so the table is set again. America will be great again. Let us celebrate. Stocks will rise. Hot girls will spread their silky thighs on HD, 3D plasma screens and scripted fake realities. The band will play, the poor will march, the weak will lie upon the streets, outlined in chalk, and the drums will drum, creating jobs, factory manufactured, ghettos and slums where the men are scarce and the boys die young. And the bombs will burst as the eagle flies, and Babylon will mumble on as the emperor tweets about tits and twats while the choir sings the same old song. And America will be great again like the good old days when the masters reigned, when they lynched in mobs, when carpets made out of bombs covered all of Vietnam, when they backstabbed MLK straight through the head of JFK, where Columbus raped and Jesus saves, where the few are saints and the rest are slaves, where messiahs came and then they left, and where we manifest the end of days. So the question is asked once again, when will America be great again? When the battles fought and the egos lost, when our leaders stop selling us out, when soldiers protect and not destroy, and when we no longer give our souls for oil, when we return to the laws of the native soil, spreading peace and love instead of war. Thank you very much.
Okay, I have What's Up by Four Non Blondes, or you want Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun, or maybe, or whatever. "25 years, my life is still trying to get that great big hills of hope for destination. Realized quickly that I knew I should, that the war was me, the brotherhood over me, whatever that means. So I cry sometimes when I lie in my bed, getting out hours and in my head, and I'm feeling like a little peculiar. Wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on here? And I said, hey. And I said, hey. And I said, hey. What's going on here? And I said, hey. Oh my God, I said, hey. What's going on here? And I try, oh my God, do I try? I never reach out in this institution. And I pray, oh my God, do I pray? Pray every single day for revolution. So I cry sometimes when I lie in my bed, just getting out hours and in my head, and I'm feeling like a little peculiar. I wake up in the morning, step outside and I take a deep breath, get real high and off the top of my lungs, what's going on here? And I said, hey. I said, hey. And I said, hey, what's going on here? I said, hey, oh my God, I said, hey, I said, hey, what's going on here? I said, hey, oh my God, I said, hey, I said, hey, what's going on here? I said, hey, my God, I said, hey, I said, hey, what's going on here? Oh, you know the, yeah, you should, you know for sure. Radiohead, get creep. I'm a creep. Let's do that one, huh? Yeah. I don't belong here like that. When you were here before, What the hell I'm doing here? I don't belong here, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. The hell I'm doing here? I don't belong here. When you are here before, and looking back, just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. So fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell I'm doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. Won't have control on perfect body. I want perfect soul. I want you notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell I'm doing here? I don't belong here, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell I'm doing here? I don't belong here.
Ara, thank you so much. Give him a big hand, please. Ara's here by way of Russia, from Armenia. True artist, right?
It's more difficult. So I was born in Georgia.
Georgia.
I'm Armenian and raised up in Russia.
Wow,
And now I'm here in Germany.
nice. Beautiful. That's what I love about Venice. You meet people, and just that is a story. Georgia, Armenia, Russia, America. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. You have a lovely voice. We have some more spoken word artists and some more performers, so we'll keep it going. Jesse, do you want to share yours now, bro? Jesse's writing a book.
Cool.
And he comes and shares some chapters with us. You got some new stuff, Jesse?
Yeah, sure.
Jesse's a local swimmer as well. Jesse's gonna run the Chicago Marathon next month. Not bad for an old man. Okay.
Thank you, Jacob. Nice to see everyone tonight. So I'm just going to read a little bit from something that I wrote. And if you guys were here early on when we first started this, I read a bunch of chapters. So if not, you'll... Here we go. A prerequisite of being a film major at the University of Texas in Austin was taking Advertising 101. I learned three things in that class. One, classes with a 101 in the name have like a vajillion students. Two, vampire creativity in advertising is when a commercial is so creative you forget the brand. And three, sex sells. More on this later. The first acting class I enrolled in Los Angeles was with a teacher named Leslie. Leslie specialized in television comedy, and I learned three things in that class. One, acting is difficult. Two, my cheeks got red and my forehead perspired when I acted in front of people. And three, actors are good people for the most part. Here was the first acting class I'd ever taken, and I was pretty green at the time. In scenes, I was a good listener, but when it was time for me to speak lines, I would forget them. It was like magic. I was terrified of reciting lines in front of people. I was so self-conscious. I heard through a friend of a friend that our teacher thought I was the worst actor in her class. Why did I stick with it? Because I'm stubborn and I wanted to prove people wrong. I learned right then and there that I had a stigma about myself. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel like I had a voice. It was time for me to face my deep-rooted psychological issues head on. Why didn't I feel worthy? It took years for me to answer this question. I think it stemmed from the insecurity of being the youngest of three boys. I felt like nobody wanted to hear me speak. It was limiting, and I had to find a way to rise above it. Acting class was like therapy. They say what you fear the most, you'll be the best at. Not saying I'm the best at it, but acting in front of people scared the bejesus out of me. Despite my fears, I stuck it out and continued to learn the craft. When I was in Leslie's class, I became friends with a working actor named Ryan. Ryan was a California surfer type with blonde hair and blue eyes. If my acting career was at a -1, Ryan's was at a +8. It seemed like he was working regularly in television and movies and had just landed the role of a lifetime. He was playing Sundance in the television remake of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Casting had scoured the country searching for Butch and Sundance. The role of Butch was cast out of New York, and the pilot was shot somewhere in New Mexico. After production wrapped, Ryan returned to LA and told me stories about fast draws, bank robberies, and channeling his inner Robert Redford. Ryan and I both moved on from Leslie's class, and he brought me along to a private coaching session with a teacher he had been working with named Paul. Paul was a gracious man who welcomed me into his studio. Paul had a unique perspective on the craft and essentially gave me a crash course on his acting technique, and something he said took time to sink in, but over time resonated with me. Paul said something to the effect of, most, if not every scene I'll be acting in, I'll be with a woman, and throughout the scene, I should be having an orgasm. I wasn't sure I heard him correctly. Did you say having an orgasm? Yes, replied Paul. As wild and out of left field as that sounded, me having an orgasm in all of my scenes, Paul was onto something. Now, he didn't mean an orgasm in the sense of falling on the floor, screaming with delight, or banging on a table like Meg Ryan in When Harry Met Sally. He meant for me to exude sexuality in a subtle and organic way and to infuse that into my work. It took years for Paul's theory to sink into the folds of my cerebellum, probably because I resisted it. I mean, there's no way I could have an orgasm on screen. How would that even work? How would I even get there? Is that legal? Then I flashed back to Advertising 101 and the hidden sex messages in commercials. Professor Murphy would show us images of breasts and water droplets on soda cans, penises and cloud formations, and women holding an umbrella between her legs with a giant smile on her face. It all came back to me in a rush. No pun intended. And it started to make sense. I realized it was time for me to incorporate sex into my repertoire, subtly and subliminally. I started to incorporate this into my commercial auditions. My technique was, before I went into the room, I would think about what turned me on. When I really committed to it, it would radiate from my eyes. The technique worked like gangbusters. My commercial callback ratio was close to 70%. Taking it one step further, I booked lots and lots of commercials. My theory as to why it works is because, one, it helps you as an actor to take the focus off yourself, and as a result, you become less self conscious. Two, when you have sex on your mind, you have a twinkle in your eye. And three, it becomes a feeling. My success didn't happen overnight, though. To get comfortable in my own skin, to give myself permission to be bold, to take chances and let it ride, I thought of it like this. Millions have come before, and millions will come after. Now is the time to shine, the time to go out there and fuck shit up, metaphorically. When you're selling food in a commercial, for instance, hamburgers, thinking about sex definitely helps. When you're describing the crispy lettuce, the juicy tomatoes, and the special sauce dripping all over your chin, it's a shoo-in. I had an audition for a national network Burger King commercial. In the audition, the session director asked me on camera, "How do you like your burger cooked?" With a twinkle in my eye, I replied, "I'm kind of a simple guy, and I like my burger cooked medium with ketchup only. Bun, ketchup, and meat. No lettuce, no tomato, no pickles, no special sauce." I had no idea how I did, and if I even answered the question correctly. Who knows what they're looking for? When it came to commercials or any auditions for that matter, set it and forget it was my motto. Life goes on. A few days later, I got a Burger King callback. Praise Jesus. At the callback, the whole party was there. The director, the session director, the casting director, the ad agency, and a few people from Burger King, otherwise known as the client. Everything boils down to the client. They make the final decision. The way a commercial is put together goes something like this. Burger King wants to produce a campaign featuring their new product, the Back Porch Griller. If they're not already working with an advertising agency, they put the APB out, All Points Bulletin, out for agencies to pitch them ideas for a Back Porch Griller campaign. The agency's vision that aligns with Burger King's vision gets the nod. The advertising agency then fleshes out the campaign and hires a production company. The production company, with a slate of talented commercial directors, chooses a director whose style would most complement the look of the spot or spots. The chosen director then hires a commercial casting director he or she likes to work with based on the slate of talented actors in their wheelhouse. The commercial casting director will put out a breakdown that goes out to all the commercial agents in town. The breakdown would look something like this. Back Porch Griller, role. Principal, role type. Gender, age, ethnicity, male 20s to 40s, all ethnicities. SAG scale, casting actor with some improv skills. We're looking to cast 4 actors, 20 to 40, that have solid improv comedy skills to be back porch grillers, barbecuing in their backyard. Talent must eat meat. They will be required to eat hamburgers on set. Within the first hour, the casting director will receive thousands of online submissions. For each role, the casting director will bring in about 75 to 100 actors that fit the vision of their mind or who could fill the part. Just getting called into audition was like winning the lottery. When I entered the room in the callback for Burger King, the casting associate started rolling camera, and with a twinkle in my eye, wink wink, I slated my name, showed the front and back of my hands, and the director asked, "What's cooking?" I replied by saying, "Usually what's cooking in my kitchen is pasta with olive oil and Parmesan cheese. I like to keep it simple. If I'm feeling bold, I put a frozen piece of breaded chicken in the toaster, melt some mozzarella on top, and voila, I've got myself a chicken Parmesan with a side of pasta." I left the audition, and within a few hours, my agent called to let me know I was being put on a veil. Being put on a veil means the powers that be want to make sure the actor is available to shoot the commercial on the dates scheduled. Being put on a veil has its pros and cons. The pros is that you're on a short list of actors to play the role, probably 3. The reason production puts 3 actors on a veil is in case one of their choices isn't available, they will just move down the list to their second and third choice. The cons is just that. You're on a short list, but the odds of booking are still 1 in 3, which is a heck of a lot better than the original odds of like 1 in a few thousand. The following day, I got the call that Burger King wanted to book me. Booking a commercial is a big deal because of the potential exposure, the potential earnings, and heck, I was getting hired, or rather paid, to act. I felt like I was pulling the biggest heist of the 21st century. Do you guys want to hear a little more? Okay. The next step in the commercial booking is getting a call from the wardrobe department, which is always exciting because it confirms that you actually got the job and the booking is moving forward. I say this because at any point of getting hired on a Hollywood-related job, or any job for that matter, anyone at any time can be replaced. Production can be delayed, or even worse, shut down. Being shut down for lack of funds is pretty rare, especially when it's SAG, because production is required to put a certain amount of the budget into an escrow account to prove that the funds actually exist as a security deposit for the actors working on the job. That's just one of the reasons why union gigs are far superior to non-union gigs. So when Burger King Wardrobe called, they wanted to confirm my sizes. These are the measurements that are listed on my size sheet received from casting department. For this Burger King job, since I was to be shooting in a backyard, Wardrobe asked me if I could bring some casual summertime clothes. Solid t-shirts, solid polos, light button downs, a few options for shorts and sneakers and sandals. None of the clothes should have any logos on them, which can be distracting. As I lugged the soccer bag, get the clothing request into the wardrobe production office, where there's an entire rack of new clothes in my sizes she had already pulled. For the next hour or so, I tried on different outfits, the wardrobe department. Okay, let me tell you what happened when I got to set. Being on set as a principal performer on a national SAG commercial is incredible. You're treated like a king. When you arrive on set, someone greets you, there's catered breakfast, fresh squeezed juices, coffees, teas, you're escorted to your trailer. It's Disneyland for someone who was out of work yesterday and will be out of work again tomorrow. Nonetheless, getting up early, driving to set, and shooting a 30-second movie feels like the universe is finally in sync. Once you get a taste of it, it's like a drug, and you want more. Let me just see how much is left in this. There's a couple pages left. So maybe I'll pick this up next time, because I know we have some people that need to get up here. So thank you guys for listening and being a part of tonight's creative process, and Jacob for rocking it as always. Thanks, brother.
Yeah. Thank you, Jesse. Jesse's a bona fide actor. We're trying to get him up here to do an actual monologue. So a hand for that. How about that? One of these nights. I think Ali wanted to read. Ali, are you in the house?
I'm in the house.
And then if Matt is ready to go next, and then I think him and Natty are gonna do a song together as well. Ali Baba. I always give Ali a grand introduction, but I'm just going to say that she's amazing and that we love her very much. Ali, please.
Okay. What'd you say? Oh. Okay. So. Okay. So something that we're not really focusing on right now is that it's actually Jacob's birthday. Wait, today's the 22nd. Yeah, tomorrow, and it's also the 1-year anniversary of Poetry Night and Word on the Street. Thanks to Jacob. Yes. Yes. So I tried to reach as many people as possible, but everyone in the audience that has the thing that I gave you, not the drugs, guys, just the mustache. Everyone, hold up your mustache. If you can get that thing to stick on, unstick on the paper, kudos to you. Look in the audience, Jacob. There's a lot of us, but there's many. If you look everywhere down here, everyone's got mustaches. I'm gonna try to unstick mine in a minute. I wrote a poem for Jacob, and then we're all gonna sing happy birthday, and it's gonna be a wonderful moment. I'm gonna have to somehow hold my mustache while I read this, so no, I can't. Hold on. I really wanna, I'm really upset that they don't stick well. What if I do this? How about this? Okay. Ready? No, it's like it won't. Okay, fuck it. All right, I'm gonna do mine after. All right, here's my poem for Jacob. There's no one like Jacob. He's one of a kind, the most colorful, loving human that you'll ever find. The king of fabric and a wizard of rhyme, a Persian prince who forgets to zip his fly. It's true. Father to Queen Ella, keeper of Snoop, and now owner of Jamal, you've got a whole troop. Selfless always, stubborn as fuck, lover of Rumi, got no time for schmucks. You ohm and you howl, 'cause you give no shits. You're the guy with the port that wears costumes, not outfits. Homie times, yes, but on time, no. Getting caught up in conversations wherever he goes. Your light and your magic, never lose your spark, or your ability to get away with days double parked. Love you, Yakub. We're soul siblings, no doubt, accepting each other always through laughter and pouts. You drive me insane sometimes, and I know I do the same to you, but we'll always get through it. That's how number one homies do. And for the record, my sister's visiting. Yep. Lisa, wave to everyone. My sister's visiting from New York, and she listened to me talking out loud to myself, trying to write that for a few hours. Literally, she was like, "What are you mumbling to yourself?" And I was like, "I'm trying to rhyme you." Like, truly. So why don't we all give Jacob a nice happy birthday? In total transparency, we thought that there was going to be some treats tonight, but they're going to happen tomorrow. Ella wasn't feeling well, so we were counting on the dessert to be having candles and stuff, but that's okay. So that we're just going to pretend we're holding a cake. All right, ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jacob. Yakub. Happy birthday to you. Blow out the candles. It's a big one. It's a short wish. Woo! We love you. How did you all get your mustaches on?
You peeled it. Well, do you want to go? Happy birthday.
Again.
What's it? Again?
Yeah.
Go!
Do the Persian one. We have Persians in the house. You guys ready? ایرونیا حاضرین? We'll do the Persian one. تولد تولد تولدت مبارک 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 تولدت مبارک. Come and blow out the candles so you live 100 years. Come and blow out the candles so you live 120 years. Take it to the bridge. La 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 la. Many of hit Persian songs have been written with la 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 la. It's our go-to la 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 la. Thank you guys. That was beautiful. Wow. Okay. Oh, thank you guys. Love you guys. Thank you. This is amazing. Wow. That's a great birthday start. Thank you. Wow. Matt, are you ready? You need to set up. Should we have another poet come up? What do you think? Ileana, would you? Oh, Juju. Come over, Juju, say something.
I was gonna wait.
Let's try to go to the bathroom.
Ahmadi, you stay close to. Now that we did Persian music, I'm inspired. You're going to come up, you're going to say some words. Juju.
I love you, Judah.
I wasn't gonna talk there, but then I realized that isn't it funny? Probably with this mustache, I look like Jacob. Like, a little bit. I'm basically. That's like the sexiest thing I've ever Some of you I know, and many of you have no idea who the hell you are. Hi guys. So we had this kind of idea to do a little roast. I don't even know if it's happening, and I didn't write mine down, but it's in my mind. I need to take my jacket off.
She's been roasting me all my life, just for the record. Like tonight's like she needs to have it written down.
I've had a lifetime of practice. No, you guys, A couple of weeks ago, I had this thought in my mind that the person I've known the longest in my life is Jacob. And think about it, when I was a kid, when I was a little baby and a toddler, I didn't know anyone else in the world. I just knew my mom, my dad, and Jacob. Can you imagine, like, what happens when you go in the real world where, like, this personality is what reality is to you? Everyone seemed really quiet. I was like, why are people so quiet? Like, everyone just seems so calm. Like, my whole life I had to, like, people had to have big personalities for me to be able to be with them because, like, I'd known this huge personality. Can you imagine? But that was something actually that was amazing for me because I always was attracted to really amazing people. And I think it's because I had my brother as, you know, the role model of what people should be like. But there's some interesting things that you probably don't know about Jacob. And one of the things that I remembered is when we were kids, Jacob's dream was to be a director. He was obsessed with Steven Spielberg. And and I don't know if he remembers this, he wrote a film and made this film where there was a hero and he had a dog. Guess who played the dog? No. I was like, you know, like younger. I was like 6 at the time. And he was like this big kid to me. And he was like, you're the dog. And I was like, woof, woof, woof. Like, and he was filming it. But the other funny thing about Jacob was like, he beat me up all the time. But if anybody ever even tried to mess with me, he'd be like, you're not touching my sister. And I was like, that's so weird because, like, you know, at home he would kick my ass, but he would never let anyone else kick my ass. So, you know, it was very weird. But I'm just going to say one last thing because this is, for me, a story that shows who my brother is and what he's meant in my life. And I think he might know what I'm talking about. Jacob and I have had so many experiences together. We crossed the desert, we escaped Iran. You know, my brother was this person by my side. We came to America, we were bullied. You know, we had to learn a whole different culture. We had to deal with our parents who were having a hard time adjusting. We had to be parents ourselves. And, you know, we had this whole life together. And this story that me and Jacob went through just shows so much about who he is and what our relationship is. So Jacob calls me one day. Well, a little backstory. Me and my daughter, at the time she was 4, we went to Italy. I went to grad school in Italy for 1 year. I was living in northern Italy, about 45 minutes away from Torino. I was in gastronomic science school. And Jacob calls me one day in May, and he's like, hey, Ju, I bought a plane ticket. I'm coming to see you. I get there a week from today. I'm like, okay. That's it. Hangs up the phone. Week later comes. I'm ready for Jacob to come. Doesn't show up. Doesn't show up. Okay. Next day comes. No Jacob. Go to bed around 11 o'clock at night. Knock, knock, knock. I come to the door. I'm like, where the fuck have you been? Didn't you say your flight lands 2 days ago? Oh, I went to Milan and I was walking around and I met these really awesome people and we decided to hang out and we got some beers and then the night went to wine and then we had dinner and then, you know, and then it was just amazing. Okay. So he comes home, goes to bed. Next day, he goes to so I'm at a school. It's a small school in northern Italy for gastronomic sciences. And there's about 1,000 kids in the school. It's very small. And, like, I've already been there since September. It's already May. I know a good amount of people, you know, but a lot of people I don't know. The next day, Jacob goes and sits in a cafe. He's reading a book, writing. He meets some kids from my school. They start hanging out. They kidnap him. They all end up drinking all day and all night, partying. I have no idea where Jacob is. He comes back the next afternoon. He's like, Ju, you don't understand. I had this. He comes out like 2 or 3 days later, actually. And he's like, I had the most amazing time. I met all these people. The next day, we go into town and we're walking. And literally, You guys, I'm not kidding. Every single person, Jacobo! Ah, buongiorno, Jacobo! The whole town! The whole town! I've been living there, you guys, for 9 months. Nobody knew who I was. The entire town knew who my brother was. My phone starts ringing. My phone's never rang there. Hey, Judith, is Jacobo there? Like, literally, everyone in my school is hitting me up to talk to my brother. Comes to my school, he's like a rock star. Like, everyone's like, hey, what's up? Coming up, giving 5. All the girls are in love with him. And for the night, he extended his trip 3 weeks more. He was supposed to be there for a week. It was my last month in school. Every night of the week, my brother made street parties. We just had the time of our fucking lives. My brother just brought every single person in this tiny little town in Italy together. And I bet you if he goes back, people are gonna still remember him. It was just the most amazing, beautiful moment. And the truth about Jacob is that he's magic. This is magical. And so even though Jacob can be a big motherfucking pain in the ass, making us wait and doing all kinds of crazy shit, we put up with it because I don't know if any of us have met anyone in the world who's like Jacob. And that's the most amazing thing. Those experiences, connecting with those kinds of people. And the thing is, Jacob brings all kinds of people that are like that together. Happy birthday, Jacob.
Wow. Couple of things that we used to fight, but I was defending myself. And I have she has no stitches. I have stitches all over my body because Juju, the Persian women in our family, they throw a right hook, mean right hook, but that was beautiful. And in Italy, it was magic because Shai was there and the chemistry was right. And I lived in Isla Vista in Santa Barbara, so did Judith, and it's a college town. And so I had experience with that crowd, and we turned it up. We really did. We owned this city for about 3 weeks. Like, we were throwing house parties at people's houses, like major parties. Like, the whole town was like, oh my God, this party tonight. Like, we had fun. But I wrote something for you there. I'll share that real quick, even though I've shared it a bunch of times, but I'll share it. This explains the whole trip, and I wrote this. Judith, we connected, and she said a lot of beautiful things. And you went I think to the restroom or something and to say hi to someone, and you came back and I had this for you, and this was just freestyle one time, but it explains that whole trip, I feel. Long goodbyes without a lonely night, smiling chows to help you carry on, under the sun, a little town, though from far away we all are one. We work so hard while drinking wine. We came to see, to fall in line, though with no regrets we chased the signs, and through simple meals we found the time to dine. Through childish fights we formed the bonds we sought. We planted seeds which will not always sprout. Our efforts might not change the world. Be kind yet bold, and leave a tale forever told. And may we be at eternal play. Listen to birds as they serenade, to not forget that through our dreams there is hope for a brighter day. You'll be on my mind, though out of sight. I will miss the most those childish fights. Save the long goodbyes and dry your eyes. For here on Horizon, baby, there will always be just one more night. Thank you. All right. You ready, Matt? No more roasting? Thank you. I didn't know that was happening. That was really beautiful. Thank you. Not that I like to be the center of attention, but that was Judith knows what I'm talking about. Thank you, Juju. I love you. Wow. A little about Judith, since we're saying nice things. Judith moved here from living abroad, and she went through a separation, and she came here with her daughter. And in like 3 years, she built her own business and has her own beautiful community going while raising a daughter. Like, I have a hard time getting to work by like 11, 12, because I'm running around and I think I'm busy. She's doing all that, and she has a little daughter. So, Juju, you're amazing. I admire you very much. Thank you. Love you. Matt, you ready? So.
Hello, everybody. All right. I think this first. There we go. Okay. I think this first song I'm gonna play is pretty fitting to what kind of add to what Judith just talked about. How, you know, when you come through life, you come across all these different colors, and the longer you live, you just got a lot of more different hints and hues on your palette, and it just really adds to this whole overall picture of how you see the world and how you see other people. And definitely coming on this block, you know, and being surrounded by all these lights, you know, I consider myself very lucky. And yeah, so this is what that song's kind of about. It could be about a special person in your life, or it could be just about the colors of life that make life so beautiful. Thank you. Is there too much bass out there on that one, or is that okay? That was good? All right. Feel the beat, 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 beat of my heart. Feel the beat, beat, beat that's always playing your song. So long as I'm alive. Feel the beat, 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 beat of my heart. Feel the beat, beat, beat that's always playing for you. So long as I'm alive. And this heart will keep on playing every day and every night. Hear the sweet, sweet song of my soul. Hear the sweet, sweet song their soul is singing your tune. As long as I'm by your side. And the soul will sing until the day I die. Sometimes we miss the beautiful tune. But love so strong, we always both through. 'Cause I wouldn't know what to do if I could love you. Be the of my in this heart of stay until the day I die. All right, thank you. Thank you. It's one I'm still working on, but I like it. All right. Okay, this is my last song. It's a favorite of mine. It's by a Portuguese artist named Chimaya. It's called Gostava Tanto de Você, which means I like you a lot. Yeah, I know you like Portuguese songs, so this one's for you. You know this one, okay.
I like you singing.
Tá legal, eu gostaria também. Parabéns para Jacob. Happy birthday one more time. All right. Não sei por que você se foi. Tantas saudades eu senti. De tristeza vou viver. Aquele adeus não pude dar. Você marcou na minha vida. Viver, morrer na minha história. Cheguei a ter medo do futuro. Que a minha pode bate. Gostava tanto de você. Gostava tanto de você. de você. Gostava tanto de você. E agora o fogo desta sombra. Em sonhos preciso ver precisamente na parede e me guarda existe. I'm gonna start that verse over, hold one time. E agora o fogo desta sombra. Vi em sonhos preciso ver este passado. E na parede do meu quarto ainda está o seu retrato. Eu quero ver pra não lembrar. Pensei até em me mudar. Lugar qualquer que não existe. Um pensamento em você. E eu gostava tanto de você. Gostava tanto de você. Gostava tanto de você. Param, 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 param. Gostava tanto de você. Gostava tanto de você. Gostava tanto de você. Thank you.
Matt, that was beautiful, man. Matt's a lovely human. As gentle as his voice is, he's the same in real life. Like super smooth. Smooth gentleman. Natty, are you here? Because Matt, yes. Hola, señorita, ¿cómo estás? Hola, hola. Are you gonna sing? The Matt and Natty connected from this one of these poetry nights, and they're gonna do a song together. Natty's also an amazing musician. Would you rather sit or stand? Whatever. Thank you for coming. Natty.
Hey everyone.
So where are
birthday.
you from? 'Cause
New York.
You're from New York.
I grew up in Argentina.
Okay, nice. Argentina.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna sing a song for you guys. Well, we're gonna sing a song that you all probably know really well. So if you want to sing with me at the end, I'd love that. And thank you, Jacob, for having us. Happy birthday. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo and so much space. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo and so much space. When you were out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does it make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? that you are having the time of your life. But think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Ah, bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Does that make me crazy? Sing with me. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Just like you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having us. This has been awesome.
That's it? Do one more. Sing another one. Daddy, sing another one. Daddy, sing another one. Sing another one.
You only get one, Jesse. Okay? Take it easy. Say thank you. She's saying. She's saying for you. One more. That was beautiful. We have some more poets here tonight. Ileana, would you like to come up, share a poem, please? Thank you. Also, I met an opera singer. I don't know if she's here, but if there's an opera singer here and you'd like to come up, just let me know. She's right here. Are you here? No. Can you, though, sing opera with the mustache on, please? Just for me, though. For my birthday, please. Ready? Wow. Lovely. Loveliness. Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you for having us and me. Oh. Such a beautiful night. Hello, everyone. Hello, pilgrims. Well, autumn is here. I can feel it. Can you feel it? But there was one man who could feel it even stronger. I can't leave my house or answer the phone. I'm going down again, but I'm not alone. Settling at last accounts of the soul, that's for the trash that paid in full. As for the fall, it began long ago. Can't stop the rain, can't stop the snow. I sit on my chair, I look at the street. The neighbor returns my smile of defeat. I move with the leaves, I shine with the chrome. I'm almost alive, I'm almost at home. And no one to follow, nothing to teach, except that the goal falls short of the reach. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Alex, would you like to come up here? You read, I remember a while back, and it was so lovely, and then I haven't seen you since then, so I really got happy to see you tonight.
Likewise.
Are you going to share in English, or would it?
English, I think.
Whatever you like. Yes, sir.
Language of the night.
Whatever you like. Whatever you like. All languages are accepted here.
We'll start with
I speak 3-4 at the same time.
that's good.
Yeah. Good.
Not all of us are as advanced.
Yes. I'll let you take it.
Thank you, Jacob, for throwing this wonder night together again. So poetry ain't what it used to be. Does the poem exist if you cannot see it on YouTube or Instagram with a clip or a video? So this one is meant to be accompanied by a clip. So just imagine some purple jacaranda trees and some trams in European city. What's the right way to make a splash when mood's nostalgic? I glided past a purple flash and entered magic. The whims of time have hit a jam in joy and pain. Perhaps it's best to miss a tram or whole train. The blitz of life will melt away like late milonga in search of something that will play a while longer. Just trying to keep it short. That's it? You want something else? You like a Russian poem?
I love poetry in Russian.
Okay.
I don't know why, but this is lovely.
Since Jacob insists, hopefully it's not gonna torture you too much, but we can try. Не в силах отмахнуться от реальности и в плотном окружении врага мы штурмовали островок нормальности, в победу веря, видимо, слегка. Восторг, не отличая от бессилия, пока кругом вскипал девятый вал, мы штурмовали островок идиллии зигзагами среди кривых зеркал. А враг бы мог увлечься светлым знанием, пасти овец, петь песни в вечеру, и стал бы островок большим сиянием, без боя завоеванным в миру. От битв устав, закат мерцал в агонии, борясь с соблазном голову в песок, мы штурмовали островок гармонии, единственный пригодный островок. Hopefully it has not tormented you too much.
Russian works. Russian hip hop too. I don't know if you guys heard. It's fucking dope. Yeah, there's something about like there's passion. It's like guttural, you know. When yeah. Thank you, Alex. Yes, we'll keep it going. We got more poets here. I know Giti wanted to share something. Ahmadi's here. Ahmadi, how many? You should open for your sister. I think you should. Will you come up for a minute? No. If you're not feeling it, it's okay. You want to come? No? Well, come say hi. Come, maybe we'll get you. Ahmadi has a beautiful voice, and he told me he might sing, and I said no pressure. So I'm not putting any pressure on him by bringing him up here, but he sings a beautiful Persian song from like the 60s that I love very much. So not to put any pressure on him, but make him feel comfortable. If we could give Ahmadi a hand, and maybe he'll share some music with us. Yes, sir.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you. Love you.
Forgive anything you hear. Already. اگر یک شب تو را در خواب بینم به دریا نقشی از مهتاب بینم دوباره بینمت خندون بیایی دوباره سینه رو بیتاب بینم اگر یک شب تو برگردی دوباره بگی سویت بیفشونم ستاره نمیدونی مگه ای نازنینم دلم هر روز و شب در انتظاره بیا بار سفر بندیم از این دشت زمستون باز توی این خونه برگشت بیا تا قصه ها گویم برایت که درون جدایی نیز بگذشت. به تو گویم بیا ای نازنینم، که با مژگون ز پایت خار چینم. گل عمر منو باد خزون برد، گل نازمایی داغت نبینم. گل عمر منو باد خزون برد، گل نازمایی داغت نبینم. I love you, man. Happy birthday. That's one for...
That was so beautiful. I love our language so much. I'll share like a simple example why Farsi is such a beautiful example. It was such a beautiful language. When something like turns you on or makes you feel good, you say "Ach June." Ach means like when it hurts down here, like you know you want that shit. Ugh. June is life, and that's our word for like when something makes you feel fucking, a person or whatever makes you feel fire inside. Ach June, and that's what I have to say to you. Ach June Azizam. Thank you. That was beautiful. All right, Giti John, you're gonna come up or you're gonna stay there. It's a cordless mic. We'll bring it there, but you won't be in the video. That's the unfortunate part. But beautiful human Giti, Ahmad and Giti, our brother and sister, and great hair runs in their family. But beautiful, flowing. That's why I hang out with them. Sometimes I put it over my head. Giti John, please.
Thank you, love. It's such a. I was looking for something else and I couldn't find it, but I thought, okay, this is a beautiful poem of mine. I really like it, called Down, like in the early morning. I don't know if I pronounced it right, so. As prey in the dark night of life, peace fills the soul. True self rises from the death. As feel light in the dark night of life, connection merge in the shadow of that being. As inner eyes open in the dark night of life, touches the mercy of generosity. As mind surrender in the dark night of life, embrace the sensation of existence. In the darkness of this night, awareness blends to the glory of soul. In the darkness of this night, love rise to the courageous. In the darkness of this night, love rise to the courage in a spirit. This is the moment of freedom from jealousy and fear. This is the moment of pure power of beautiful faith. This night is the gateway to ultimate light. This night is infinite potential to true self. This night gives new vision, connects the glorious of soul to every being. This is the night of gratitude. This is the light of infinite love.
Thank you. I love it. You know one of the Farsi ones by heart, right? You could do. Could we do a little bit? Keep it going. Un poquito in Farsi. Ya kuchik.
خداوندا کمک کن تو که بینم نور بی پایان، که پرشم از همه معنی ببینم معنی ایمان. خداوندا کمک کن تو که مهرت در دلم شایان، شود هر لحظه هم پر از صفا و لطف بی پایان. خداوندا کمک کن تو که مستی تو در جانم ببخشاید کرم بر من. خداوندا کمک کن تو که خداوندا تو یارم باش، خداوندا پناهم باش. خداوندا تو دستم ده، خداوندا تو قدرت ده. خداوندا تو لطف ایزدم فرما، خداوندا صبوری ده که بینم مهر تو هر جا. توی معنی بی پایان، توی آن لطف بی همتا، توی نور ازل در جان، توی لطف عدم در آن. توی اول، توی آخر، توی آغاز، توی پایان. توی سرشاری هر دم، توی پیمان بی پایان. خداوندا چه گویم من، خداوندا چه جویم من، نمیدانم چگونه من کنم نور تو را عیان. خداوندا کمک کن تو، منم مست و منم گریان، چه خواهم من نشان دادن شکوه و جلوت هر آن.
Wow, beautiful. So the main word she used in that was khoda, which is in Farsi, it means God. But the root of it, khod, is self. So the word for God is the self. And all of Persian scripture and poetry is a reminder that God is inside of us, and we contain within us an entire universe. Just like the solar system, we look at what is above is also below. So don't forget that when you wake up in the morning and you're complaining about bullshit, you're running a whole galaxy, stars, all that right here. Thank you. That was beautiful. I know that our neighbor Tora wanted to share some music. Tora, are you ready? Oh yeah. Tora's been patient because Tora asked me a while back, and then I think I forgot, or
And then I was out of town.
you were out of town, but you're here now, and you have your guitar.
And I finished my work.
Perfect. So you're ready. I think that mic is. I could lower this. Oh, there. There's that one.
Giti. That was so beautiful. I'm still crying. I love you. I love your hair. And I love your words. That was so beautiful. Thank you. And now I have to go. I have to follow that. But hi, my name is Tora. I'm a Horizonite. I live here. Yay. Woo! I'm a proud Horizonite. And I have this song I wrote some years ago. But it's about how poetry and music elevates us all, no matter how we come to it. And I want to dedicate this song to Jacob because it's his birthday. And how he mobilizes the community in ways through poetry and music is really something special. So cheers, Jacob. Yeah. This is called Prince of Keys. In the air that night went bright all around, the moon and the stars and your arms all around me. I know we're just friends, but I wanna be more than lovers. How did we find each other? You unlock all the doors, you're playing on my keys. That crown of poetry, like a prince of keys. You're playing all my keys. A heart of gold, a fire soul. You're so beautiful, coming from the cold. You're the only one who gets through to me at all. How did we survive the fall? I'm tearing down the walls, you're playing on my keys. That crown of poetry, like a prince of keys. You're playing on my keys. What's that you're smoking and you're drinking? What's that you wanna say you're thinking? A better life is in the making, with all you say and do. Oh please, there is nobody else. Oh please, don't ever put me on the shelf. Be kind to me, 'cause you're the one and only, playing on my keys. You're playing on my keys. Say you believe me, the secrets in my eyes that broke me and made me bigger in their eyes. The fire and music that I saw in your eyes gave me the fever. Now I'm stronger on the inside. What is this life without company? I saw you standing there in front of me. The light and darkness of your melody. That first day we crashed a symphony. Hot damn, I was good on my own. Hot damn, you are just like my own. When you said only the best, I believed in you. Playing on my keys. Thank you.
Wow, Tora. Rocking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually I rock out with the band, but I like rocking out too.
We'll invite the band next time, too. Do another song.
Thanks, Jacob.
That was amazing. Thank you. I know, yeah, big hand for Tora. Tora. And also for yourselves, beautiful audience. Thank you for hanging out. We got Chloe and Jason are going to sing, and it's worth waiting for them because Jason is on another level, and Chloe is our new neighbor, and I can't wait for everyone to hear her. But we have some more poets. Diego, I know, wanted to share, and Leilani. You ready? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm
Good.
doing wow.
Good to see you.
After seeing all that.
Yeah, you ready for it?
I'm ready, yeah.
Diego's gonna share some
Then Ellie's
poetry.
gonna stand with me and then she'll share right after.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You pass the mic to her.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it'd be solidarity.
Yeah.
And look at her beautiful mustache.
Beautiful
I don't know
mustache.
which one's better.
Leilani's a beautiful human. We don't like know each other, but since we met, there was this connection because she's super bright soul all the time, and I love you. Thank you. All right, Diego, take it away.
Take it away. Let me pull this poem up. Okay. This one's called Sun Children, because we're all children under the sun. We found ourselves on top of spiked wet grass, shaded by the palms of Main Street. The strong December winds had brought the beach onto us as its sands danced through the air. The sun was crisp and high. We had held hands through our palms were sweaty and quivering at the thought of separation. We found ourselves surrounded by perfumed faces covered in paint of black and red, streaking across rosy lips and tired eyes, staring into the abyss of the sky. Our brains were empty, although we did not try. Dogs on leashes hissing and gnawing at our feet, snarls towards our general directions became too great to withstand. I pulled your hand and we ran through the wind's sand, entering into a new dimension of lights and sounds. We found ourselves among the upside downers, fascinating creatures who wore flowers and stacked themselves in towers. Melodies of love peered through the air, infecting each and every one of us. Hands pounding against drummed leather conceded a rhythm that possessed us to dance madly among our fellow cosmic clowns. The sun was beginning to recede now, and as it took its heat with it over the horizon, our bodies continued to evolve and contort into myriad of shapes and sizes. Our bodies glimmered under twilight vivid moon. Inhibitions began to escape our minds, and love flowed like the sands of time. In that night, 1,000,000 flowers sprouted, their roots all connected under the soil. And while I never let go of your hand, in my mind I knew that there was truly nothing to worry about. Holding or free, I knew that we were always together and always would be. Before our birth and after our death, endlessly swimming among the cosmos. We are one and the same, and inside of me is you. We are the flowers dancing freely in the wind. You are the grass we sat on that calm afternoon, and I am the palms that shaded us from the harsh and crisp sun. The sun whose rays shine into us and through us. The sun whose light is not solitary, but bonded in solidarity with each and every one of us. We carry its light within our very organs, for we are the sun children.
That was so good. Round of applause for Diego. I think mustache needs a break. It's a little hard to talk.
Okay, so I'm getting a little vulnerable. I've been very sad the past few days, and here's some of my thoughts. Many think that they know me, but just like to borrow my name. Some say we are strangers, but I'm everything fancy and plain. Some believe that I improve all, while others go insane. Some say I am the best experience, while many play me like a game. Who am I? Can you feel me? Do you know my name? I live in life, but was never born. You can feel me, but I have no single form. I bring together, and I am warm, but when I'm gone, it's cold and torn. I make you feel as if you are swimming in the sweet colors of the sunrise. I make you feel as if you are dancing in the galaxy that shines in his eyes. Crazy as your heart is on a roller coaster ride, right side up, then upside down, then flying with butterflies. I feel like a silky lullaby on your kissed skin, and a big hug from the rushing wind. I play your heartstrings like a violin, everything external suddenly connected within. But I have another side. It's a side I don't hide. To it some are blind, while others fear the ride. I am always truth, I am not a lie. Free and strong are my waves, but I cannot control the tide. I can make you feel like everything's gone, including the ground beneath your feet. Plunging into the void, drowning in my absence-filled sea. Everything sounds different, like a sad, bitter, lonely melody. A duet of my changes and your heart, fueling and playing the melancholy beat. The waterfalls you both once swam in has relocated its flow out of your sad eyes. The sun that you two kissed under no longer seems to rise. And when he made you come under those stars so bright, well, those stars no longer shine. They just remind you of the darkness of the night. The harder you fall means the higher you've climbed, and at the top, you've lived the life of all time. I've showed you views higher than the heavens above. I've set you free so that you can soar in my ambiance like a dove. And if you fall, you can get back up. If my presence feels unknown, you still have luck. How lucky are you to have heard my song deep and loud? Lucky you must be for the soul of the world to open its curtains and let you two linger around. You are so lucky to feel this low, because it means that I have let you soar that high. I let you live in a world of magic where you combined two souls into one to frolic and fly and cry. So accept me in all my colors, sizes, and shapes. I'm a complex magic, a miraculous place. A trip to outer space, not a disgrace. I'm from you, I'm from him, and I'm from the heavens above. Have you guessed my name yet, darling? I'm that crazy little thing called love.
Oh yeah, baby. Wow, that was beautiful. Yeah, I was gonna tell you this earlier when you were saying you were sad, but I'll share it with you now so everyone could hear. Hafez, the Persian poet, said, "I cried for my love who from me is far." Hello. I cried for my love who from me is far until I realized that in my single teardrop is all of my love. There you go. That's for you. Beautiful. Thank you. Chloe, are you ready?
Yeah.
You're going to rock? You're going to do it? Look at this beautiful guitar. Can we first give Chloe a big hand? Because she just moved here like maybe 2 weeks ago, and she's already performing.
Thank
and
you.
and
Thank
for the stage presence.
Here.
Wow.
Okay.
We love you. We support you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're here.
Okay. This is a song I wrote called "He Still Loves Me Anyway." that I've never performed before. So here we go.
My man is a real man. He knows how to treat a woman right. It's funny, I met him in the darkest hour, the darkest hour of my life. And you see me at my worst, you see me at my worst, you see me at my worst, on my ugliest day. And you see me all the time when I'm out my mind, breaking down and crying, but he still loves me anyway. My man is a real strong man. He knows how to put his pride aside. I told him I was once an angel, but now my wings, they forgot how to fly. You'd be crazy to love a girl like me. He said, maybe you're right. And you see me at my worst, you see me at my worst, you see me at my worst, on my ugliest day. And you see me all the time when I'm out my mind, breaking down and crying, but he still loves me anyway. That's when you know you got a real fucking man. He's always strong when he stands, and he just picks me up like the baby I am. And I just need this moment to take. I just need to say this out loud. Fuck it, I'm in love with you. Fuck it, I'm in love. And you see me at my worst, you see me at my worst, you see me at my worst, on my ugliest days. And you see me all the time when I'm out my mind, breaking down and crying, but he still loves me anyway.
That's you nervous?
Yeah.
Girl.
I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Girl, I want to
This is-
see you when you're not nervous. If that's nervous, that was damn good.
Okay, well, since everyone's doing like some spoken word, I wrote some lyrics that like I can't find the right beat to and I can't find the right chords to, and I'll just kind of try and do like some spoken word, which I've never done before. So I'm trying to find it. My guitar's out of tune. I woke up and did a 180. Eyes wide shut, my room was too hazy. Don't you see what's driving us crazy? The bottle, we're just some motherless babies. I've been thinking the craziest thoughts, I'm a vent. Feel free to tell me to stop. What if all these tribulations just a message from God? I can name 3 times heaven was a second from us. This my personal revelation, it don't have to be yours. And if the timing ain't right, just trying to move you with my words to a bright aside the purities of this earth. When was the last time you sunk your feet deep in the dirt? Your roots, your truth, your permanent youth, your path, your past, your full belly laugh, your gaze, your shade, your favorite movie ever made. First love, a lucky number, all the innocent of things. Baby, you've got way too much in store. Tin foils only meant for the kitchen drawer. You got that? And baby, I'm a ride or die kind of girl, but if I see that shit again, I'll be first step out the door. You got that, 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 you got that. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. Tristan's my favorite. Okay, but like. I wish I had. Who was the first artist who sang with like his guitar like this, and it was like a violin? Oh my gosh! I wish I had you up here right now. This is a song I wrote called "Bad Lover." It's been such a long time since I played it, but here we go. Hold on, leave me myself accountable for neglecting you in any way. I know sometimes I am so unreasonable. Sometimes
My price is far too high to pay. I've been a bad lover, I've been a mad lover, right around town in a brand new whip. Like I was too focused on myself to notice how bad I was. Gee, and now it's too late. Who would wanna be with a girl like that? Attitude is whack, kinda rude. In fact, I would take it all back if I could, looking back. Cause I'm stoned and alone and I'm feeling kinda bad. Oh, I don't know why, I don't know why, I don't know why. I've been a bad lover to you. I've been a bad lover to you. I've been a bad lover, yeah. You could give me all the love in the world, it still won't be enough for you to please this girl. Cause my voids are too vast and wide, and you could tell me I'm beautiful every hour of the day, I'd still be insecure. Think I'm finally starting to heal, that's why I've been pushing you away. I've been pushing you away. I'm testing your limits, how long it's gonna take until you're gonna snap, until you're gonna break and run for the hills, darling. Run, far away from this crazy bitch and all these problems that I create. I guess that I got a special, quite unique way of saying that I love you. Being alone is just a thought that I can't take, but now alone I do stand with heavy weight above my head, looking back on everything, wishing I could do it all again. But it ain't my fault for loving you the way I did and the way I do. It was the only way I was ever shown. It was the only love that I ever known. And my mama's scream was my lullaby. She popping pills to just get by. Stepdaddy come put the bottle down. It's what I call the cops if you don't keep it down. I've been a bad lover, I've been a mad lover, right around town in a brand new whip. Like I was too focused on myself to notice how bad I was to you, and now it's too late. Come here, come on. Who would wanna be with a girl like that? Attitude, come on, bitch, mood is whack. I would take it all back if I could, looking back. Cause I'm stoned and alone and I'm feeling kinda bad. Oh, I don't know why, I don't know why, I don't know why. I've been a bad lover to you. I've been a bad lover to you. I've been a bad lover, yeah. I got issues, baby, no Vogue. I got issues, ADD, BPD. What you know about me with no GED? Swap my EBT, count my calories. Since I was like 13, I always did have me. A minute call my own, a minute comfort me. But I was just too much, they had to let me be. But I can't be mad, it led you to me. And I ain't got no home, I moved state to state. And I ain't got no roots except for you, my babe. And all my friends, they keep telling me that I'm way too young to be wiped up. See, no one understands what it's like to be me when you ain't got no home or stable family, when you rely on men to find security. But most of all, I don't wanna be free, I don't wanna be. I've been a bad lover, I've been a mad lover, right around town in a brand new whip. Like I was too focused on myself to notice how bad I was. Yeah, now it's too late. Like who wanna be with a girl like that? Attitude is whack, kinda rude. In fact, I would take it all back if I could, looking back. Cause I'm stoned and alone and I'm feeling kinda bad. Oh, I don't know why, I don't know why, I don't know why. I've been a bad lover to you. I've been a bad lover to you. I've been a bad lover. A bad lover. Yes,
Hold up, who's this who jumped on the mic? That's your sister, right?
That's my sister. That's Madeline, my sister. We just
Madeline.
moved her like a week ago. She's 3 years older than me. I'm 23, she's 26, and she actually is good on the guitar and has a great voice. So
All
catch
right.
us both next time. Yeah, thank you for listening, honestly. This was so fucking scary.
Oh, that was lovely. Thank you, Chloe.
You're the best.
Big ups to Chloe.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want...
Maddie on the backup vocals. I am mad at you, Maddie. Renata ta 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 ra ta 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 ba ba ba. Master MC. Oh, you want to use this one because you move around, right?
I can use this.
Whatever you want. You gonna sit? Whatever you want to do. Matt, are you helping Renata? Matthew.
Let's give another round for Chloe. That was really, really beautiful. And can I invite Matt on stage? Where are you? So first of all, Jacob, happy birthday. And thank you for holding this beautiful space open once a month for everyone. Thank you for being a soul of this. This place has a lot of soul, this space. And I'm really grateful for being part of it and happy to be here tonight. And we'll try something. In the midst of doubts, true voice, louder sounds, like the bird song hidden from sight, freedom of feathered bodies cutting the air with wings in flight. All the constant is passing. Only waves whisper truths in their fading tide. Only changes are everlasting. Only sign of infinity is finite. Every layer of snow is about to die. Water to water, fire to fire, burning stove like ongoing desire will need air and space to survive. Keep the flame pure. Keep your gaze up high. Wings widespread, wrapped in delicacy of your own delight, letting song of soul like a colorful storm collide in a dance to the drum of your heart. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have few friends with me. I'm blessed with having really beautiful and talented friends. And one of my friends is visiting from Russia. And we want to try a Russian song, a cappella. Asya, can I have Anastasia? And this is very scary. We were actually going here. On the way here, I asked Asya, would you sing? It's my friend's Jacob's birthday. So we picked a song and yeah. Yeah, come here. Yeah. We're both nervous because I don't sing too.
Кружит земля, как в детстве карусель, а над землей кружат ветра потерь. Ветра потерь, разлук, обиды, зла. Им нет числа, им нет числа, им нет числа. Сквозят из всех щелей в сердце людей, срывая дверь с петель, круша надежды и внушая страх. Кружат ветра, кружат ветра, сотни лет, и день, и ночь вращается карусель, земля. Сотни лет, все ветры возвращаются на круги своя. Но есть на свете ветер перемен. Он прилетит, прогнав ветра измен. Развеет он, когда придет пора. Ветра разлук, обид ветра. Сотни лет, и день, и ночь вращается карусель, земля. Сотни лет, все в жизни возвращается на круги своя. Ну что, будем ветер перемен, нет? Завтра ветер переменится, завтра прошлому взамен. На-на-на-на-на-на-на. Он придет, он будет добрый, ласковый, ветер перемен. Он придет, он будет добрый, ласковый, ветер перемен.
Thank you. Anastasia from Russia, with love. And there is one more friend who wanted to read a poem. Can I have on stage Benjamin, please?
So before I start, I just want to say that when you were playing, I was you said that you hadn't played that song in a long time. It was called Bad Lover, and I was like, oh, that's probably a good thing. You've had good lovers for a while, but but then it was so introspective. Okay, but then you were so introspective and so vulnerable. It was just props for that. That's very cool. Yeah. So this is a poem that I just felt inspired to share. It's by Rabindranath Tagore, and it's called Waiting. The song I came to sing remains unsung to this day. I have spent my days in stringing and in unstringing my instrument. That instrument. It has been unstrung. The time has not come true. The words have not been rightly set. Only there is the agony of wishing in my heart. I have not seen his face, nor have I listened to his voice. Only I have heard his gentle footsteps from the road before my house. But the lamp has not been lit, and I cannot ask him into my house. I live in the hope of meeting with him. But this meeting is not yet.
Happy birthday, Jacob! Where are you?
Oh, thank you. I love you.
Oh, so good.
Is he here? Is Jason here? Wow. Wow, that was amazing. Is Jason here? I heard you chanting Jason's name. He has his guitar here, but Jason is not here. Okay. We have more artists here that would like to share, and then we're going to wrap it up because it's already 10 o'clock. But maybe I'll share a quick something. I don't know. I kind of torn which one to share. I shared something last year, and I don't know. Okay. And I know Giti wanted to share another poem too. So we'll have okay, so I guess this decided for me since I can't find it. I'll do it. Hear ye, come near, hear me. There is one thing that's eternal, the silence that's within. Listen closely. Its light is sublimely so clear yet blinding. In stillness it will be, in darkness we will see. The nonsense they feed us is not only garbage, but unkind and obscene. If you're tired of judgment, fed up with the gossip, the always two, lesser of two evils, tightrope, good, bad, this, that, sick, vaxxed, white, black, eat me if you feel sad, Alice trapped in this so-called wonderland. Side effects might include going mad, right speak, mumbo jumbo, virus gumbo that these corporate suits keep steering up. And when there's no more room in their boiling pot, they stick a hand out talking about pay us and we'll fix it right up. No worries, wink, nod. It will trickle back down from the top. BS, oh God, come on now. Kings are for clowns. Let's bring it back down. 'Cause these mother, hush your mouth, got it wrong. They don't control you or I, the moon or the sun, the stars in the sky, or the dirt on the ground. In the light of this spirit, they are weak, we are strong. Come sit here around, close those eyes, listen to the sound. It is all that is true for as artists, we must pay our dues by taking the dualistic, feudal, slave mentality mess that is theirs. We must add a third eye, a three-dimensional realm, captivate their attention, waking up to see four. Now a family is born. Connect the dots, we are one. Breathe in, breathe out, let it out. All that is here, it is yours and it's ours. Stand tall, feel my ohm. That's it, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll break that down just so it's clear. An artist's job is to take, we live in a two-dimensional world. Everything, if you notice, everything they split in twos, and that's how they get you because you don't know where to stand. An artist adds a third dimension. That's what we do. We make it 3D. We bring it to life, and you do that through sincerity. The more sincere you are, the more people will feel what you're doing. And that's why artists have kept the world going through all the mess that's happened, because we make people realize that there's a third option, that it's not one and two. And when we show them that, they realize that it's all one. We come back to the beginning. There is no two, it's one. And it's our job to connect those dots and show them that. Thank you guys for doing that tonight. I love you very much. I know some people have been waiting, and we'll get a couple of more songs. And Gitti, would you like to share a poem? And then we'll wrap it up. Thank you.
Okay, please get that out of my face. Thank you. Okay, I really didn't wanted to share this poem. I wasn't thinking about it, but with the sharing that it happened tonight, and especially with the conversation that Jack had at the moment, the third eye, and the poem that I recite in Farsi, that it says Khoda, it means Khod, it means self, and Ah, it means aware. So the word Khoda is self-awareness, and the self that it's self of us that we are not aware of. When we become aware of, then we become God. And the God can manifest through us. The whole universe can manifest through us. This poem, one of the most profound things about this poem is in every aspect of everyone's life, we have places that we achieve, we feel like we cannot go forward. We don't know what is in front of us, how we got here, and what's the next step. And this is the time that the artist within us, the third eye, is basically is birthing through us. So this poem is about a moment for me that I merge in that moment, that time frame. I called it mercy. My arms are outreached to you. I long for your sound and light. I plead for your kindness and protection as I descend into depression and prayer. Heartbroken from witnessing my own behavior, I am trapped in merge of time. My arms are outreached to you. I long for your precious essence. Wrap this miserable, broken heart in the promise of your mercy. I did this to myself. Hold me in the chaos of this moment. Protect my soul until I am whole again. My arms are outreached to you. I long for your empathy and generosity. Reveal me, relieve me from the darkness of this void. In this turbulence, I'm ashamed of myself. I destroyed my own soul. I pray for your divine light to wash over me. My arms are outreached to you. You, the creator of love. I slept on your path and lost my way. Reveal to me your eternal beauty. Fill me with your sacred compassion. Hence, the breath of new life within me, so I may dance in the joy of your light again.
Thank you. You're amazing. I think that was a proper closer, Giti John. Unfortunately, we have neighbors. It's a school night, so I think it's best we shut it down, no more music. But I want to thank all of you for coming. This was a very special night. We had a block party this week, and the whole neighborhood really came together, and we created some magic and community. That's what it's about. So please get together, be kind to each other, and celebrate life because it's precious. Thank you. God bless. Thank you for coming. We'll do this next month, every third Wednesday. Big hand for yourselves, beautiful audience. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.